listen to the noise. So you say you wanna get so high, breathe me in like air tonight. Let yourself unwind, get lost in the.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We have a little guest here. Laylah Jade finally came into the world on October 25th at 1:56 p.m. and honestly she is perfect and she has a full head of hair, and I'll introduce you guys to her in a different video. But this video is going to be about my labor and delivery experience and kind of how things went with that. I did record some live footage for you guys and I'm going to go ahead and play that now. So I didn't start filming earlier because my water broke at 2:15 this morning, like right when I was getting out of the shower. So I was leaking fluid for a while, so Michael and I got all of our stuff together and then headed to the hospital about 40 minutes after my water broke. And then we got to the hospital around 3 and they put us back into an L&D room because the triage room was full because a lot of patients were coming in. I think it's the full moon, but it worked for us, so I'm going to say that's what it was. And then once we were back here, they checked to see how dilated I was, and then they also checked, trying to see if my waters are broken. So basically what they did is they're testing the fluids to see if they see like any ferns on like a slide. And they didn't, but I was like consistently leaking fluid, so they knew my water broke. So when I came in, I was about 3 centimeters dilated, and then I went up to 4 centimeters about at like 7 a.m. and then I was around 4 centimeters for a couple hours until probably 30 minutes ago. The doctor finally came in and I saw him, and he checked me again, my cervix, and then I'm between 5 and 6 now. And then he also put in internal catheter, like pressure catheter, to see how strong my contractions are versus the contraction monitor that they put on my stomach. So they're not very strong, but they are consistent right now. And I did get an epidural because the pain in the beginning was so bad. Like, that would not have been pretty to record. So I did not do that, but I feel a lot better with epidural. I'm able to relax. I was able to get some sleep because I did not sleep at all because my water broke just before we were about to go to bed. So I'm glad that I was able to get some rest, and I feel like I'm going to have some energy for when I deliver. Also, let's see. I have oxygen because my oxygen levels were a little low and the baby was having some decelerations in her heart rate. So the oxygen's kind of helping both her and me right now. So I'm just keeping it on just by my face so that I can breathe it in. But other than that, things are going pretty well. And hopefully we'll see her in a couple more hours. And I will keep you guys updated. So that was my first half of my labor. And about 10 minutes after I recorded that video, my nurse came in to check me once again. I was about 7 centimeters dilated, and everything was going pretty okay. And about 5 minutes after that, about 8 to 10 nurses rushed into the room. They started flipping me over, trying to get me into different positions. So basically what happened was Laylah's heart rate kind of dropped between 90 and 120. Her baseline heart rate was about 150 to 160 beats per minute, and it's very dangerous for their heart rates to get that low, and they just could not get it back up. They were kind of thinking either the umbilical cord could be wrapped around her neck or that she could be squeezing her umbilical cord. So when they changed me into the different positions and they couldn't get it back up after 8 minutes, they decided that I needed to have a C-section. So they rushed me into the OR and they had her out, and I would say under 4 minutes. It happened really, really quickly, but Michael was able to get in there to hear her first cry, and I'm really thankful for that. And I am so thankful for the nursing staff and my doctor who performed my C-section, because honestly, if they hadn't gotten her out, within 15 minutes of catching her heart rate decelerating, then she wouldn't be here with us today. And I'm just so blessed that she's here and she's healthy, and I wouldn't ask for anything more. So during the C-section, they found out that it wasn't the umbilical cord wrapped around her neck. She wasn't squeezing the umbilical cord, and she came out crying right away. Her oxygen was perfect, and she got a great APGAR score, and everything was fine. It was really just unexplainable as to why her heart rate dropped, and I guess the doctor said in about 50% of cases that happens, and honestly, I just wasn't expecting it. I was in a state of shock. I was scared, worried, but as soon as I heard her first cry, I had a rush of relief over me, and having Michael there next to my side and just seeing her next to me with Michael, it honestly filled my heart, and I'm so happy. Okay, so this video kind of goes to show you guys that not everybody's delivery will go as planned. Mine sure did not. I was not expecting to have a C-section whatsoever. I'm actually planning to go back to school on Monday, and I know a lot of people make a lot of birth plans and they want it to go exactly as they wrote it, but sometimes you have to derail from that just to have a safe delivery and make sure that you and the baby are safe and healthy, and that's exactly what happened to us. And I'm very blessed, I'll say that again and again, and thankful for all the staff and all the doctors and nurses that were there to help me deliver my beautiful baby girl. As far as my recovery goes, I would say things are going pretty well. My C-section went very smoothly. My doctor did a very nice incision, and he said I should be able to have a vaginal delivery the next time I do give birth, because it didn't have anything to do with my pelvis or her having trouble getting out. It was kind of just an unexplained situation that happened with her heart rate dropping. So I am happy that I will be able to try a vaginal delivery next time, because I do want to be able to experience that. But as far as the pain, I would say it's not too bad. I am taking ibuprofen. I didn't want to take any like narcotics because they did offer a Percocet, but it makes me feel kind of like dizzy and like drunk feeling, kind of like just really out of it. And I want to be able to be attentive and just not feel like that with a newborn. So I am taking ibuprofen, and that really helps. I just have to be careful with moving certain ways, and Michael helps me a lot, and I'm really happy and thankful for that. I am having to sleep on a recliner because we have a pretty high bed, so I can't really get into the bed and lay down and get back up very easily. So we're both sleeping on our recliners out here, and it honestly makes things a lot easier for me, being able to feed during the middle of the night and get up to change diapers or just go to the bathroom and things like that. So other than that, I would say my labor and delivery went pretty well, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm very happy that Laylah's healthy and okay, and that I'm healthy and okay. And again, I'm super thankful for all the hospital staff that helped bring Laylah into the world. Alright everybody, that's it for this video. If you guys did like my video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will be coming back to you guys in about a week or so with another video, maybe introducing you guys to Laylah, like I said, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you guys all soon.